So starting the engine, wait for a couple seconds. Here you go. Look at that, misfire is going up. Number 4. You could feel the camera shaking. That's that rough idle, hesitate idle. Right guys, we got a 2010 GMC half ton. Concern on this. We got a couple codes. Run rough. When I started up, there's a big pop of smoke, like a little dark. Run rough. I'm gonna hook up this scan tool here and let's find out what we get. Alright, so I did scan this already with 2010 Sierra. Hopefully you can see that. So sorry about the glare. That's better. P0300 ECM and the electric brake control module. And to me is we need to fix this P0300 first, and this might fix itself, this electric brake control module. That's how I go for, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go to inner brake control module first. It's going to go to ECU and let's find out what's going on. So here's the code. Let's go back to the Diagnose control unit. Let's find out what's the injectors, ignitions, firing orders, and fuel trim is doing, especially the O2 sensors. So for now, let's go to ECM. Show you the trouble codes. Alright, here's the code. See, this P0300 is telling me that it's cylinder 3. Alright, so you know that's the cylinder number 3. So let's go to the live data. Where is it? Live data, and let's go to fuel. There's fuel trim, and misfire. Let's try misfire. It will detect. It will show what's the misfire showing. So starting the engine, wait for a couple seconds. Here you go. Look at that, misfire is going up. Number 4. You could feel the camera shaking. That's that rough idle, hesitate idle, because of the misfire. I know some of you guys probably thinking, shut it off, it's gonna make worse on the engine, it will burn the cat. But it's not that bad. It's been driving, this guy been driving it. Look how many misfires are showing already on the history. Cycles of misfires going up, so we know it's a number 4. Look it up more. Sparks, we got sparks going. Injector, no, that's good. Ignition signal, that's good. Runtime. Cylinder, injector, circuit. Just saying the circuit. The circuit looks like it's good. It's showing the circuit's okay on the injector. So we got pulse. We got pulse, but something is misfiring. Let's go back to fuel system. Injector, they're good. Fuel level, sparks, good. Fuel system, there's nothing we could watch there. Fuel trim, let's try fuel trim. Alright, here we go. Short and long right here. We'll find out in a minute. It's open loop status. It's not gonna close because there's a misfire. Bank 1, bank 2. Here's bank 1 right there. Looks like bank 1, look at it, it's like almost running rich. Millivolts has, if this is 1012, 1200, it will be running rich. Bank 1, that's where the cylinder number 4 is in the bank 1. It's running rich. Injector, what else we can see? Command air fuel ratio. It's not showing the ratio because there's the engine lights on. Let's try ignition. We have sparks. I know we have sparks. Let's see. No. Knock sensor. Knock detect. Nothing. Sparks good. Okay, go back. Still on open loop. Bank 1. Yeah, it's reading super rich. No fuel trim. It's not trimming anything because got the engine lights on. Alright guys, let's go under the hood and let's find out on that injectors. Alright guys, gonna cover up on the passenger fender because I'll be working on that side, but we'll open this cover up and go direct to the injectors and see. We'll find out, see if there's anything unusual. I know circuit is good, is pulsing, but let's just take a look. Alright guys, I'll show you where's the injector number 4 that we're gonna work here. So those green connectors, those are the connectors to your injectors on bank 1. That would be on the passenger side. So the cylinder numbers, starting 1 on the driver, 2, 3, 4. So second one from the right, so this guy right here. Okay, so we'll be checking the pulse on that connector and checking the ticking sound on that injector. So this is what I use. Test light to ground, and let's see if there's a pulse. This will blink. And the sound of the injector ticking, this is what I use. It enhances the sound direct to my ear when I probe the injector on the back of the injector. So let's go start the engine and let's hear it. This is the injector connector I'm working on right here, number 4. So to take this out, to take this connector out, that green tabs, you have to push it up and it will click to unlock it, and then the gray connector, push it that way to unhook this connector out. So there you go. It's just 2 pins, 2 wires. I don't know which one is the signal wire. One will be the ground, but right now we're just gonna find out which one by putting a probe on it. Each of these injectors connector, the one wire with the red and black, and those are, I'm guessing, I don't have the wiring diagram, so I'm just short source here, so I'm guessing that's the one that ground, that's the ground for the injectors, and the other wire on each of these injectors is different color, so there's a signal. Those are the one that pulse from the ECU. So let's go start the engine, and let's put this back here first. Make sure we got a good ground on the test light. This will light up when I hit the positive. There you go. So you got a good. Got a good ground. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you guys this scan while I'm working. Alright guys, so after doing a test, it's hard to talk while I'm doing my test and the engine noise and the cooling rad fan is going. So I'm gonna talk it right now what I did. First, I did a check on the injector pulse. It hesitates the engine when I probe the wire, so it takes away the amperage of that signal. It's not gonna blink the light, but I can feel the engine hesitate when I probe the number 1, and the next one is 4, and the next one is 6. So